So the three African powers have just broken out into a continental war over the break, and I have got to jump in and try to steal away some cities while they're all vulnerable. So as you can see, I took over the Arabian Peninsula. I figured, there was a lot of micromanaging going on over the break. So I figured, why show you guys this? You knew I was going to take over these cities anyways. As well as I moved my entire navy in the Atlantic just off the coast of sub-Saharan Africa. So we're going to want to... Here's the thing, and I've been really debating this back and forth. And it sucks because it looks like the Zulu are going to take over this Songhai city. I don't believe I have the navy just yet. Actually, no, not the Navy. I don't believe I have the air power, the Air Force, to be able to take on both Songhai and Ethiopia. The Ethiopian war is going to start up. Now, because we took over Mecca, and I think maybe Damascus, I'm not entirely sure if we had the ability to make a landing in Eastern Africa, or I guess Eastern modern-day Egypt, before we took Damascus. It doesn't really matter, but we're pretty much good. Ethiopia is ours, I think. I mean, northern Ethiopia is ours. I have no idea what's going to happen to Fez, depending on and what other Ethiopian cities behind this fog of war. I don't really know who has the strongest military in the world. Let's go ahead and check on this. But obviously, I've played with the idea of going to war with both Ethiopia and Songhai at the same time. What has happened is Zulu declared war on Ethiopia, and then Songhai, a turn after, declared war on Shaka. So that is why this war... So Songhai and Ethiopia are not at war themselves. That's kind of important to take note of. So Songhai is the biggest military in the world. I'd imagine that they will make a small comeback as soon as they... Because remember, most of Aska's troops were along my border in northern Africa. So I'm sure they're going to send their regiments back down south, and I imagine that Shaka is going to get pushed back towards South Africa. We'll see about that. But I have definitely been debating in my head if I want to take on both Ethiopia and Songhai at the same time. Right now, I still have 2 cities being burnt down. My happiness is much better than ever before, 31 to be exact, because everything else has been burned to the ground. As well as over the break, after I focused on building a military, and I have a little bit more military units, but not exactly as much as I initially wanted, I've been focusing more on the cultural victory. I mean, that's really the only way we're going to win this campaign. I'd like to, end it with a victory, you know what I mean, instead of just having to stop the campaign outright. And also, you know what, I've been trying to figure out if I turned on time as a victory condition. No, it's not. Science, domination, culture, so no time. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so I have been focusing on building more, opera houses and hotels and airports and stuff like that. We should be getting possibly a great artist soon, but maybe, oh no, we already got a great artist, that's right, at least from the British Isles. I also adopted a social policy over the break, there we go, great writer, that's going to offer us an additional 250 tourism for every great artist, musician, and writer that we produce in our empire. So we'll see how that works out, but anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the war with Ethiopia. There's really there's no reason. I was trading them whales for 3 gold. I started to do that again because why not? If he's just going to offer me 3 gold, I'm just sitting on my luxuries. I realize that you guys have been talking to me about that, asking why haven't I been doing anything with the luxuries. I hold on to those luxuries because I'd much rather use happiness. So I'd much rather trade luxury for luxury. But at this point, everyone hates me, so I'm going to just, I should have just been trying to take whatever I could get, but that didn't happen over the course of the last few videos. But now I am. So anyways, let's attack Thebes multiple times. I have my awesome navy from the Mediterranean here that has logistics, and they can attack twice. I'm sorry, and extra range. Logistics, and they can... some of them have extra range, not all of them, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time. So look at that, boom, Thebes is already close to being destroyed. Luckily, I have, oh my gosh, my infantry units are a little bit further away than I would have liked them to be. That's fine, actually, because I can just go here. What I could do, there's no way for me to attack the city next. I will for sure have to wait a little bit before I can attack the city. But I should kind of keep in mind where the Ethiopian troops are at. If they are moving down south, we need to try to protect these regiments. To be exact, we need to kind of more protect our artillery units. The infantry will be fine. I'm also researching mobile tactics so that we can get mechanized infantry. That's a very powerful melee unit that I can definitely utilize. I guess we could also potentially begin the attack of the Ethiopian capital. That's after we take over Thebes. And it's probably for the best that I'm not taking it over right now. I'll hold on to my Air Force for a second. I might want to even move them down towards Damascus. Oh, but Damascus is being burnt down. Please tell me I have range. I do, just barely. But I already have 6 of 6 in both the Suez Canal and in Mecca. This other city that I had to station air units in, it for sure is not going to have the range that it's needed. But that's okay. So we'll wait 2 turns. And we'll be definitely down in happiness. I'm not going to use my Air Force just yet. We're going to hold on to them. Also, over the break, I have been working on my infrastructure, building railroads so that we can get those units that we're building in the British Isles quicker to the Middle East and get them towards the battlefront. I probably could have maybe tried to... there's really no fast way for me to get them through Western Europe, through the Mediterranean, and then all the way this way. I figured if we just had railroads built, it would be faster to go around Austria, go around the Black Sea. But we'll see if that plan does actually work. I have been also trying to get open borders. Obviously, open borders and things like that will definitely help out a possible cultural victory. I'm just trying to plan for this because I know that by the time... I think I'll have most of Africa destroyed by the time I'm ready to win the game. I mean, I need to kind of start setting up for a cultural victory now so that by the time Africa is destroyed, we'll be able to just kind of end the series. We're making 320 gold per turn. Right now, I'm just waiting for the... Ooh. Okay, so this is exactly why I wanted to wait to use my Air Force. I mean, I guess I could have used it for something. They might not be attacking the Zulu as hard as... I would have liked them to. Obviously, the city, what did I say there? The city in the heart of Africa has been burnt down, which is very nice because that was way too much in terms of population. We're going to go this way. I might need another fighter. I've got 3 fighters that are on interception, so I don't really know. I'm guessing they're going to be bringing up reinforcements soon. So as long as I have 2 infantry units, that'll be okay. I'm going to protect this infantry unit that is all the way towards the east of Thebes. And then, yes, I will move in artillery units, but not too many. We'll steal away this archaeologist. And I'm going to stay there for defensive purposes. Again, I can be across the river. I'm okay. We don't get any extra vision. Ooh, I didn't realize there was going to be a cavalry unit here. But you know what? I'm thinking our Air Force should be able to do a lot of damage. I am going to play risky here. An attack. I don't know if we're going to be interception by a fighter or anti-air will boost damage. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay, so we'll be able to destroy this unit for sure. Is there any other units that I'd like to try to take down? There's a cavalry unit. I would like to take down the mobile SAM. I don't like that there's a mobile SAM. We should definitely hit the city bombardment with the mobile SAM. I do have an atomic bomb that I don't know if I want to just use just yet. I feel like it'd be a little bit... I don't think I should use it yet. I think that this war, it might go a little bit easier. Might be a little bit easier than I initially thought. I figured it'd be kind of tough, but I thought we're doing okay. Wasn't expecting to take Thebes down this fast. So I'll use most of my attacks here. The other boats, I guess, will begin to go after the Ethiopian capital. I might want to buy another infantry unit as well, because we're going to be pretty quick here. Yep, we're going to go... Let's go a little bit further. There we go. Bam. Logistics. Yeah, I'm going to pull you down south, too. We might as well, right? My only fear is that the Zulu might... it's very unlikely. I don't think the Zulu are going to go after... the Zulu will be going after Fez and whatever other city Ethiopia has south of their empire. So I think they're still very far ways away. I mean, you never know. Sometimes the AIs just continue... They'll just skip over perimeter cities and go straight after... a capital. So, I wouldn't be surprised if something like that were to happen. Museum. Like I said, I mean, it's cultural time. I've been building airports, kind of trying to double my tourism and culture output. Opera House sounds like a good idea. Because we've pretty much fixed the happiness. I mean, we haven't fixed it completely, but I figured that when it starts to get low, we can buy a few courthouses and make it much better. Is there any more opera houses that need to be built? It's so weird because I'm so almost it's hard for me to recognize some of the cultural building track because I'm just really not a cultural player. I don't really go for a cultural victory too often. There we go. Hotel in Madrid would be really useful. Yeah, so I do have some trouble kind of looking through here. I guess an observatory wouldn't be... Oh, you have 5 science. Never mind. That would be a really bad idea. Well, it's not a really bad idea. That would be a complete waste of time. I think I'm done with Cologne. I think that I do need to change more cities to just work wealth at this moment in time, just because, well, I would like to, you know, move on to bigger and better things. Okay, so we are going to have one infantry unit. So you know what? I'll start to move you down south. We don't even need to buy one. So you just stay right there. And you're going to stay right there. I think we'll keep 3, because I imagine, well, I'm going to keep 3 battleships next to Thebes, because I imagine that this is where they're going to bring in reinforcements at. I'm so glad this Suez Canal is saving us. I mean, we could have attacked Thebes from the north here, but only a few of our, I think one of our boats doesn't have extra range. One of them just has logistics. Okay, railroad there. Trying to get Persia to move their musician, but that obviously is not working very well. I have a great artist that I'm waiting for a spot to open. And this is, I guess, the time where all the cargo ships had ended. And I'm just sending them to the same place. Why do anything else? Intercept. Okay, you focus on interception. You got this. Okay, you get there. Railroad there. Want to also connect Istanbul to Constantinople. I don't think I really need to do that. It's not really... It shouldn't be that much of a priority. I should be trying to go from Istanbul to the former Assyrian capital. That'd be a little bit better. Okay, so let's see what Ethiopia does to rebuttal this attack. Again, I wasn't expecting to have this much success. Because I'm having so much success, I am considering maybe attacking Songhai soon. The only thing is, you know, I'd be really pushing my happiness quite far down low, because I'm looking into, I might take a city of 19 pop and 25 pop. Obviously, come out, you know, divided by 2, because I'm going to destroy half of them. Wow, what other city did you take, Zulu? Captured by the Zulu. An Iroquois city has been captured by the Zulu? Am I reading that right? Well, where are the Iroquois at? Maybe the Iroquois forward settled. Okay, so I see that Ethiopia did something. I know that they were doing a bunch of attacks. I wasn't paying attention, though. How are we looking? Aha, so you're going to continue to focus your siege here, but as soon as I take Thebes, I'm pretty sure you're going to think twice about that. Bomber. Can I take you down? Not really. I unfortunately take a lot of damage back, but if we could take this unit down, that would be a nice start. There we go. I could also definitely take down the cavalry unit. There's an infantry coming, and then there's still a machine gun, but that's okay. I need to be careful because this is where one of my atomic bombs are at. I should probably try to back them up, but I'm playing risky, and I don't want to. Okay, so boom, boom. All right, very nice. I can probably shift an admiral down south and bring this unit this way. Do you have extra range? Am I going to be able to attack from here? I will. Nice. Okay, cool. I could also move this artillery unit to be prepared, but wait, I don't know if we're ready for that just yet. Should I also have... I don't think I want to send an infantry unit for the Ethiopian capital just yet. I think we would have luck if we tried it. We probably would be able to take it over, but I don't know if I want to do it at that speed. That's pretty fast. And I'm kind of paranoid about that sort of thing. Can we have you pillage this? There you go. Now you have a little bit more health. That way, if the Air Force continues to try to attack that particular artillery unit, then we'll be okay. But I don't think they will. Okay, so boom. Let's go and walk into Thebes. Now where... I don't know. I'm hoping that we took a bunch of wonders. Maybe, you know, who knows what we had. Let's go ahead and see. Were there any wonders here? Porcelain Tower. Okay. So it's extra culture. 50% more science generated from... I see. We're not going to get that. Okay. So that was really a wonder that isn't going to make much of a difference to us. I think, you know, if I can, there is absolutely no infrastructure here. So that kind of sucks. But I'd like to have another artillery unit nearby or some sort of meat shields so that when I do make a landing for the Ethiopian capital, I will be okay. I'm going to press forward like this. Can I move anybody else? Not really. I know that there's a few sites that I could use this archaeologist for. Persia's going after that one. Okay, we have to go this way. I know. That's going to be the problem, giving up open borders. It is going to be the problem. City Opera House. What would this do? Free social policy, 50% more culture in this city. Well, you don't have much, you know, culture at all. It would be better. I believe Warsaw has a lot of culture. Yeah, 61. There's also, I think, a few Russian cities. 23, 42. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Okay, well, what about Berlin? Berlin's a pretty big city, no? Well, how fast? You're building a hotel. I'll let you finish that. Oh, you can't build anyways. Oh, that's right, because it needs to be, I'm guessing, is it off the coast? I don't know exactly. But there's really nothing else for us to build, so I don't see why not. Yeah, it must be on a coastal city that I see. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. 12 turns. We have nothing else to do. Don't think it's a terrible idea. Let's go. Again, I'm kind of skipping out on happiness for now. We're still at 23. We're doing just fine. I mean, there are some cities that I still build happiness buildings in. Like some of the smaller ones. Like this would be, Constantinople would be a good one to build a military academy. That's an easy 2 happiness. So how fast can you get over here? Because Persia's in the way, that really sucks. Okay, where were we going before? Show me where we were going before. Must be all the way up this way. There we go. Amsterdam. Ah, I see. And like I said, I'm pretty sure Ethiopia is going to probably rethink their attack. I don't think they're going to be attacking us as hardcore. I do need to be careful with my worker here. Especially getting closer and closer. Is there, well, what do we really need this guy for? I guess I could try to fix some of the pillage tiles off of Greece, off of Athens. But there's no real point for that. I'm just doing it just to do it. Because why not, right? I think that's a good idea. Okay, everyone else stay there. I think we're okay. I think we're going to be okay. I could begin to attack. I could probably take the city over now if I think about it. But I wouldn't have that meat shield that I'm asking for. So yeah, let's hold on to everything like that. I could maybe attack the machine gun. I know that I'm probably going to take a lot of damage back. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to do that anymore. Never mind. I take too much damage back. Most of my bombers have been given the air repair promotion, so that's extremely useful. We'll probably be able to try some of that. We'll probably be able to try a little bit of that, and use that. I mean, utilize that, I should say. That we got because we used a lot of my Air Force units when attacking Arabia. That's because I knew that I was going to need promotions out of them. Oh my gosh, you can barely do any damage to that city. I know we just said we weren't going to do that anymore, but I mean, there's a bomber that's just asking me to use it. I don't know. I was feeling the call. The pilot was like, hey, let me go ahead and try it myself. Let me try to bomb that machine gun. Didn't really work out for him, but that's okay. That English privateer I might want to use in Athens. There's just no coastal cities. And Ethiopia has no coastal cities. The only coastal cities are the Zulu and Songhai. And I already have my navy ready to go for Songhai. The thing is, though, because the Zulu captured this city... Oh, perfect. I'm so glad Songhai grabbed it back. It's going to make it a lot easier for us. I wouldn't want the Zulu to have all these borders out here. We wouldn't, he's never going to give us open borders, so that would have made things really difficult. So I'm glad that Songhai captured that back. It's probably, in hindsight, a good idea that I didn't declare war on Songhai in the very beginning, because they're destroying each other's units for me, so I don't really have to worry about it. Ooh, okay. And you stole the general. That kind of sucks. That definitely sucks, but, no matter. It's fine. I mean, our empire is pretty much snowballing right now, so it's not a big deal. We're still going to take over everything you have, Ethiopia. But anyways, oh, nice. Another social policy. Very cool. I'm going to stop right there, though, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.